chance of finding out the name of the Adelaide umpire for us? Race out and ask him.
Quarter time or something, probably be. Quarter time, we'll
find it tomorrow. Hang on,
still plenty of people on the board. Here now at Centenary Oval as umpire Morfitt bounces the ball on the centre. Up they go. There's the tap out, favours Marble Range, but Mallee Park out of the centre through Sambo. Up it goes, and already a fine mark pulled in here. Just trying to Lincoln Dudley for Mallee Park. Nice mark there. Play goes on, directs play to the centre of the ground.
Tilgus is.
Bit of heavy body work in there. There's Hull the opportunity. Yeah, picked up here again by Ray Davey. His kick's fine. Found Harry Peel on the run through centre half forward. A beautiful kick by Harry Peel. And that's a goal to Mallee Park within the first couple of minutes of play. They lead now 1 goal. Marble Range yet to score. The kick out, that was the point, that one. Big mark, leap there by Ray Davey. Play goes on. Scott paddling the ball for Marble Range. Up they go. Tap out there favours Sambo it was. There's the handball. And look, yes, that's a fine shot there. Looks like Dennis Gray for Mallee Park. Here's the kick out from Marble Range. It's a good one. It's found Dufek at centre half back. He directs play right down to the true centre of the ground. A fine kick. Looking for his brother in Dufek. Parsons a big leap over the back. No one able to get possession here. Ray Davey again gets a grubbered kick out. Lincoln Dudley it is. He's under pressure. Gets the handball over. Looking for Davey again. There's Peel. He's been prominent in the first couple of minutes of play. Handball eludes all players. Can't quite pick up this Hull in defence there. Gets that kick away, but Dufek it is has gone to ground. Over to Dufek again, and handballs to nobody in particular. There's Mallee Park kicking the ball forward. Looks like Gray again the opportunity, but couldn't get possession. Here's the opportunity now for... can't pick up that player, as wrongly named it.
Right forward pocket of Mallee Park. Wells in opposition to Tilgus. Wells gets the tap down towards Fabian Davey. Jack Dufek intercepts the ball, handballs across to Trent Gregory. He heads the ball towards the centre of the ground. Brent Parsons under the ball, and he's infringed by Kunga, and Brent
First opportunity to go into attack, and Parsons does so, running across the centre of the ground, delivers the ball forward, looking for Quilliam. But here we see a fine mark in defence by Centenary. He goes short. This is the Mallee Park style of play, and he's picked up Smith it is, or was that Burgoyne? Joe Burgoyne it is. Beautiful kick by Burgoyne up to the top of the cricket pitch, and Trevor Sambo it is who's pulled that one in. He goes short again. There's the it's Wells, I think it is, unattended, and he's marked. Kicks the ball right up into goal square. Fabian Davies the man, but Edwards it is, reading the ball well, has come across in front of that pack and taken a nice mark in defence. Directs play down the wing. Parsons is the man under the ball. Fine leap, but Dufek it is off the front of the pack onto the left leg. Kicks it further forward. Pickett and Jenke position. Up they go again. Jenke it is against Wells. No one able to get possession. Here's Burgoyne, the short chip away. It's found Lincoln Dudley it is. He plays on quickly, but misdirected kick, and Edwards, with better judgment, has taken another good mark in defence. Directs play right across the true centre of the ground. Harry Peel under the ball. Gains possession now, though. Back to Stengels at the centre, who uncharacteristically fumbles. Gets around the players, though, onto the left leg, and a beautiful pass. Can't quite pick up that Mallee Park player, but he's played on immediately and clicked it forward for Peel again. His kick's not a good one, however. Gives Freeman Puckridge the opportunity to defend. He's mowed down, too slow on that occasion. And play goes on over to Richards. Across to Wells. Unable to gain control here. Scott met very heavily and will get the free kick for the high tackle.
Newlack favours the wing. Lead from Brenton Parsons from Marble Range. He fails to take the mark, and the ball's been rushed out of Tilgus in opposition to Wells. Wells gets a tap away for Mallee Park. Favours Sambo. He gets a boot to the ball quickly. Ball tap forward for Mallee Park. Lincoln Dudley has got the run of it. He's tackled well. Not a good kick from Lincoln Dudley. The ball goes over the back of the pack, and Jack Johncott comes through, and the ball was smothered off his boot and has been forced out of it. Throw in. Gray in right from Mallee Park. He gets a tap away. And Gregory comes out with the ball from Marble Range. and comes across towards the centre of the ground where he finds Laxton. Laxton comes across once again, looking up forward for Jenke, and Jenke's taking a good mark in front of Joey Bergon at that stage.
Yes, they probably shared the ball on that occasion, but Jenke in front had to get the nod from the umpire. There's the chip away beautifully to Quilliam at centre half forward. There goes the handball to Hull. He's met heavily front on, but right by Pickett. Can't pick up that defender there. Chips it away to Pickett, who's made good position in the centre of the ground. Plays on around the wing. His bounce doesn't favour him there, and Lincoln Dudley it is who gets possession and drives right up along the forward flank. Can't quite pick up that Mallee Park player under pressure from Edwards. Up they go. Wells the tap out. It's a beautiful one to Sambo. Dry it was. The handball went astray, however, and another ball up will eventuate at half forward for Mallee Park.
Come on, Mallee Park.
Do think it is the possession off the ruck. His high left leg kick is blind, and it's found Stengels at centre. There's the quick handball out to Centenary. And here's the opportunity for Marble Range here, but can't gain possession. Recovers with a handball out to Dufek. Dufek over to Simpson it is from the back pocket. Good kick up to centre half forward. Shirini under the ball with pressure from Burgoyne. Tungener knocks the ball out. Looks like Dudley couldn't quite pick up that player, but across to Burgoyne at centre half back, and a beautiful kick by Burgoyne finds Lincoln Dudley unattended in the centre. On quickly, they've got the loose man. This is Ray Davey, has the opportunity, but in keeping it in, he's gone wide, but easily around that Marble Range defender on that occasion. Chips forward, but once again, Jeff Edwards proving a stumbling block for them already in the across the full back line as marked once again. He's directed play out to the back flank, but another good mark pulled in by that Mallee Park player. Kicks the ball quickly right up into the goal square, and yes, the mark's been paid. Mallee Park player has pulled this one in right in the goal square. Broadcast, this one should be a goal, the first goal to Mallee Park. Yes, through it goes. That's the first goal of the day, and the first to Mallee Park. They lead now 1-2, 8 behinds. Marble Range yet to score.
Ball back to the centre of the ground. Tilgus in opposition to Wells. Wells gets a tap forward. Favours Trevor Sambo. Sambo running cleared, and a good lead from Jack John Cott. He takes that mark across to Fabian Davey. Fabian Davey is well offline, and the ball goes out of bounds on the throw in. Gray and Tilgus. Tilgus gets front position. Ball doesn't favour anybody. Lincoln Dudley's battling in there for Mallee Park, but free kick's been awarded to Marble Range and favours Luke William. He elects to come out towards the wing. Back of players fly. Ball comes to ground. That player there in Miller for Mallee Park, he's been infringed by Terry Scott from Marble Range and will take the free kick on the true wing position. Drives the ball across the half forward line looking for Wells from behind. Tilgus spoils. It comes down to Freeman Puckridge. He punches the ball forward. Strong players there, and Neil Laxton comes out of that with a free kick. Pressure for that team. He looks to go across towards the wing, whereas Luke Quilliam's on his own. He finds Quilliam. Quilliam plays on, looking up towards Gregory. Gregory takes the mark, plays on quickly, looking across for Marble Range captain coaching Graham Jackson, and he takes a mark on the forward flank from Marble Range.
There's a good
plays on quickly, left foot across towards the centre of the ground. Mallee Park playing, Tungener comes out with the ball, across to Harry Peel. He drives up towards the wing, finds that player there in Centenary. He's tackled, but comes back with the ball, tackled again. Nice free kick eventuating there. The ball's tapped forward from Mallee Park. Wayne Hull intercepts. Beautiful pass across to Parsons on the forward flank from Marble Range.
Marble Range, their first opportunity to get deep into the forward lines, and there it goes. They're looking for the big fella in Jenke. Shirini also there, but no, plenty of defence by Marble Range. Dufek the handball to his brother in Joey Dufek. He finally gets boot to ball, but the net ball into attack very often, and they would dearly love to get this one on the board, I'm sure. Goal umpire had to cover a fair bit of ground, and one behind only resulting from that opportunity by Dufek for Marble Range.
Round, Stengels under it, taps the ball back in the direction of Trevor Sambo. He handballs the ball forward once again to Stengels. Back to Sambo again. Sambo's running well here. Runs runs clear and goes into an open goal. And he's put the ball through for Mallee Park, bringing them up to 2 goals 2, leading Marble Range 1 point. Gray in ruck for Mallee Park. Tilgus from Marble Range still in ruck. Ball comes out. And Jack Dufek from Marble Range comes out of the centre with the ball, drives in forward and finds young Alton Dawes for Marble Range on a fine lead in front of his opposition. He drives in long, looking for Gregory. 2 players battling it out there for Mallee Park, but Trent Gregory from Marble Range has been infringed and will get the free kick. Only a few yards out from goal, slight angle.
They certainly shouldn't miss this one, Pip.
Finals pressure. Anything can happen. From here it looks good. The umpire didn't move very far. Yes, a good goal there to Trent Gregory, bringing Marble Range up to 1 goal 1, trailing Mallee Park 2 goals 2. We're back in the centre. Bad bounce, famous Tilgus, but Gray comes through for Mallee Park, handballs the ball forward. Kurt Dudley in the run of the ball. Hotly pursued by Wayne Hull for Marble Range. Hull comes out with the ball. He's tackled well from a Mallee Park player there. And a player from Mallee Park, in Miller I think it is, has been tackled. No, Joey Dufek from Marble Range has come out with a free kick there. He drives the ball forward, looking for Luke William on the wing. Finds that player from Marble Range. Lets to go along with the drop punt, looking for Shirini from Marble Range. Shirini in front, takes a good mark on his own.
Unopposed on that occasion, Shirini, and he doesn't miss them unopposed, that's for sure.
He goes forward and finds Alton Dawes. Alton Dawes in the pocket. He plays on quickly, looking for Marble Range captain coach once again in Graham Jackson. And Graham Jackson once again well within kicking distance, very slight angle.
Yes, good play by Marble Range. I like the way young Dawes got out in front there on that occasion and chipped it away when he saw Jackson with the opportunity. And look at that kick, Pip. That's a beautiful kick by the captain coach of Marble Range. And the large crowds really come to light here. Marble Range now 2 goals 1, trailing Mallee Park 2 goals 2.
Back to the centre. Not really in favour of anybody. Comes out to Joey Dufek. He's tackled heavily. Ball once again tapped out. Beautiful smother by Joey Dufek. He comes out with the ball. Left foot kick up there. Finds Bretton Parsons. Nice mark, but play on his decision. He handballs forward and finding Luke William. Luke William on his left foot from Marble Range. Drives up. Looking for Jackson, but he's infringed there.
The handball.
The ball comes down and
looking for Kurt Dudley, but
throw in Jenky and ruck. Position of the high flying picket. Cunkin comes out with the ball, across to Day. Day chips the ball forward. Fails to find Stengels. Ball comes to ground again, and boots go in there. And Alton Dawes for Marble Range will take the free kick for the kicking in danger decision.
Plenty of courage there by young Dawes, who threw himself against the avalanche there and got the knock high around the shoulders.
Fortunately, ball smothered off the boot. Comes to ground,
fighting hard.
Forward position.
Up they go. Jenky in there against Pickett, I think it was. There's the tap out to favours Mallee Park. Wayne Hull in there, fighting hard for the ball. Kurt Dudley it is who gains possession and chips away very short to Harry Peel. And here he goes. Here's a beautiful pass of the ball. Finds Lincoln Dudley on the march. Easily around Tilgus. Through the half-forward line, but his kick, and look who it is again, Pip. Jeff Edwards in defence.
Playing well.
Tremendous anticipation of the ball, I'd say. He's reading that play really well and getting in position for those marks. Shocking kick, however, by Edwards, and that's found Davey out there. I think they've already swapped their wings, Pip, at this stage.
Yeah, swapped their wings.
Mallee Park. There's the high-flying Fabian Davey, unable to bring that one in. Amber chips away from defence, looking for Simpson, I think. Tilgus and Gray do battle on the half-back line for Marble Range. Quilliam it is who comes inside, can't control it. Amber in there fighting hard. No one able to get possession of the ball. Looks like Sambo in there on the grassroots, knocks it out to Stengels. He's under plenty of pressure, finally gets around. He's a class player and able to do so. Handball there to Kunjana. He's got plenty of dash, kicks it up beautifully to Harry Peel. Can't quite pick it up, it wasn't Harry Peel, but the chip away there favours Lincoln Dudley, and he's interfered with from behind by the Marble Range defenders, and he will take the free kick at centre half forward. Bit of foxing going on there, trying to feint the 15-yard penalty, which just wasn't there, and the chip pass hasn't come off for Mallee Park. Amber it is in front who cut off that shooting. Great kick there by Amber, right up to the top of the square. Parsons unable to control the ball, but up they go again. Tilgus it is who's interfered with, and he'll take the free kick at half forward for Marble Range. Here's the kick. It's a fine one looking for Dord, and Dord looks as if he's in fine touch today. A beautiful lead and a strong mark by Dord. He centres the ball back again, but umpire Morfitt's decided the defender was over the mark, and the usual Morfitt 15-yard penalty brings the Marble Range forward in Dord well within kicking range. He's only about 30 metres out, slight angle, and should kick this goal. There it goes. The applause by Shirini in the goal square means that that's a valuable goal to Marble Range. They're now 3 goals 1, 19 behinds. Mallee Park 2 goal 2, 14 behinds.
Do effect from Marble Range. He passes the ball across to Gregory. His own man punches him off the ball. Mallee Park pushes the ball forward to Fabian Davies. He's badly tackled Bruce Amber from Marble Range, and he'll take the free kick.
Well, Davey creeping over the mark on that occasion. A little bit unfortunate for him, but umpire Morfitt's dish. Amber now in the true centre of the ground, kicks the ball to centre half forward, but Kunjner it is. Taking a good saving mark at centre half back. Nice kick by Kunjner out to the wing, looking for Sambo, but the ball over his head. Tilgus in there fighting hard on the ground. Up they go. Indecisive knockout, no one able to get possession of the ball. Players falling on the ball, but umpire Edge has picked out a free kick here, and it will go to Tilgus for Marble Range on the far wing. He drives forward to the half-forward flank, looking for Quilliam, and he's found that player. Very prominent already, Pip, in this game, and he's picking up a lot of kicks for Marble Range. There's the chip away, looking for Parsons, but Kunjner it is who chips in and saves the day for Mallee Park. Looks like he's going to aim it at the centre of the ground, and yes, he does that, and Wells it is was unable to take the mark. Plenty of pressure now on the ground. Stengels tries to hit the ball through the pack, but can't do so. Paddling the ball the wrong way. That's gone about 60 or 70 metres towards Marble Range now. And there's Shirini. The handball out was behind Quilliam and off, wrong-footed that player. There's Burgoyne. Burgoyne, who's been prominent for Mallee Park, kicks the ball wide. Bradley Miller it is. He's off, and Wells it is in the centre of the ground. There's the loose man. Handballs. He sucked the defence in, and there goes the handball over to Peel. Peel chips away, but Puckridge coming in from behind has fisted that ball away, but into the they might be out of range. He will certainly land this one in the goal square. Beautiful kick there by Gray. Up they go in the goal square and hit over for a behind.
Hughes to take the kick in from Marble Range. Looking for Scott out there, but fine mark from behind to the Mallee Park player there. Can't quite pick him up with the stage. He drives the ball in forward, in towards the goal square.
Oh, Hughes
There's a pushing and shoving going on down there, but the ball throw in the left-hand forward pocket for Mallee Park. Tilgus it is, gets a knock. Favours Kim Simpson from Marble Range. He handballs forward to Gregory. Gregory on the wing now looking for Neil Laxton.
Good mark by
He takes a good mark under pressure, plays on quickly, doubles back. Eventually gets his kick towards the half-forward line of Marble Range. Looking for Jenke, but the high-flying Pickett is rushed to peak in any tempo yet. One kick by Pickett that favours Terry Scott from Marble Range, and he'll take the kick on the wing position and drive Marble Range forward. The ball comes to ground there, not throwing anybody this day, scrambly type of play. Jenke fighting for the ball on the ground. Gregory comes out with the ball, he's tackled well. Ball comes out, but Neil Laxton's not finding time now, and I'm sure this game's going to really come alight shortly. There's a tremendous crowd here to see this game, and as we watch now, we see Dudley, I think it was, kick the ball forward. Davey unable to control the ball in the centre of the ground. Scott paddles the ball forward, interfered with, and he will take the free kick just behind centre for Marble Range.
Kicks it out wide. It's a beautiful looking kick, and it's found Laxton out in the far wing. He's immediately onto the left leg, chips away, and Jufek, I think it is, Jack Jufek has taken the ball at half forward. He directs play right across to the centre of the ground, didn't gain any meterage at all, but Wayne Hull now, the very damaging Wayne Hull, as we see there, kicking the ball out in front of the Quilliam, and another valuable touch to Quilliam. Parsons here now unable to get around his opponent. Dufek brought down. Scramble going on. Marble Range have lost possession there, but Hull again over to Dorwood. Dorwood under pressure, the handball out wide, misses Dufek. Hill goes down, bit of body weight. Jenke the handball out to Dufek, quickly onto the boot, but it's hit the post. There's a fine opportunity for Marble Range, but he's hit the post. They are now 3 goals 2, 20 behinds. Mallee Park 2 goals 3, 15 behinds. Scramble on the deck. Burgoyne it is with Dash. He's been a good defender for the Parks. Kicks it right up over the centre of the ground, looking for Gray. It's Fabian Davey across in front of the pack, shrugs the opponents off, chips away. Puckridge takes the mark, but interference after disposal against Davey sees John Cock with the opportunity. He eludes his opponents, chips over. But fine defence is Hughes coming through strongly. No one to kick the ball to, so he kicks it wide. Tilgus in there running in, but he's been brought down.
And right from Mallee Park gets a knock down, doesn't favour anybody in particular, but he comes out with the ball across the Bilney. Wayne Hull finally comes out with the ball, handballs across to Trent Gregory from Marble Range. He kicks the ball forward to the left foot. Mallee Park in the lead for the race to the ball. Miller, that player was, he handballed across, but found Sharini from Mallee Park. He handballed across to Graham Jackson, and Jackson breaks off a couple of tackles, but is offline with this kick, and fails to score a major, bringing Marble Range up to 4 goals 3, Mallee Park 2 goals 3.
Steady and one behind resulting.
Players under the fall of the ball. Ball comes to ground. Neil Laxton dives on the ball, and he's been infringed over the shoulder and will take the free kick on the right-hand wing for Marble Range. He goes straight across the ground, actually losing ground, but finds Marble Range centreman in Wayne Hull.
Thought there should have been a 15-metre penalty there, Pip.
Yes, quarter time there. The grand final in Port Lincoln. Marble Range 4 goals 2. 4 goals 3, I think that score should read, to Mallee Park 2 goals 3.
Umpire Edge now to bounce the ball to get the second quarter underway here at Centenary Oval. Up they go. Tilgus, it is the tap, but there's the scramble off the ground by Sambo. Look at the explosive pace of Sambo as he breaks through that half-forward line. A beautiful pass to Richards. That's champagne football by the Parks. I don't know, what do you think, Pip? Can he kick that one? I haven't seen a lot of this player, but...
Well, it's a good kick of the ball. It's Tank Richards. Should give it a nasty nudge, I'd reckon.
Here he comes now. They'd dearly love to get this one. A tumbling punt is going to land in the goal square. Hughes it is who knocks the ball clear in defence, but there's Edwards again. Yes, he's played a grand game in defence already for Marble Range. Laxton it is who chips it away and finds Gregory. Good defence here by Marble Range. Gregory steadying play. Now goes short along the wing. William it is. By gee, what a player he's been for them already in this game. And he's taken a good mark and chipped away to centre half forward. No one able to get possession. A scramble in there. Dufek it is who taps it out. But no one able to get clear. Pickett it is was dragged to the ground there. So is Jenke. No one able to get possession. And umpire Morfitt will ball up.
Into our forward line for Marble Range. John Cockett gets a knock for Mallee Park. Ball comes to ground out to Joey Burgon. He chips the ball across, looking for Lincoln Dudley. But Wayne Hull comes out with the ball and handballs across clearly to Brucey Amber for Marble Range, and he drives forward for that team, and a ball comes to ground. But King Tilgus handballs forward to Neil Laxton. Neil Laxton's met heavily, but no free kick. He handballs the ball out to Gregory. Gregory across to Tilgus, and he's got plenty of time and drives the ball forward, direction of Dorwood. The ball comes to ground, and Richards, I think it was, came out with the ball. And Burgon across to Burgon again, and Alex Stengels comes out with the ball. He's under a ton of pressure there. Nice looking drop punt kick goes forward. Jenke under the full of ball. High flying picket goes over the top. But the ball comes out to Marble Range in the direction of Graham Jackson, and Sharini on his own in the goal square puts through a major, bringing Marble Range up to 5 goals 3 to Mallee Park 2 goals 3. Great passage. Ball back to the centre. John Cox in ruck for Boston's. The ball comes down to Sambo. Been a good player for Mallee Park. Stengels comes out with the ball. The left foot kick comes across in the direction of Ray Davey. The ball smothered off his boot. Comes to ground. Neil Laxton dives on the ball, but Luke Quillian comes out with it. Handball is intercepted, and Bjorny comes out with the ball. Tilgus dives on the ball, but the ball's knocked forward to Sambo, chips it across to John Cott. John Cott plays on quickly with a wobbly-looking screw punt kick. And but Jeff Edwards once again in defence for Marble Range, comes out with a nice mark, but played on, tripped over, tackled heavily. Handball across to Freeman Puckridge, who clears out, but finds Centenary. And he's tackled heavy by Luke Quillian from Marble Range, and Harry Peel to take the free kick. Looks in towards that player for Mallee Park and Lincoln Dudley, I think it is. And he should be in distance, within kicking distance for Mallee Park. Rain starting to come down here. Drizzly rain, but quite wet. Lincoln Dudley lines up. Kicker goes short and offline, and through for a point. No, out of bounds on the full.
Opportunity for Sherini in front. Good spoil there by Burgoyne, but Jackson it is. Over to Gregory, who can't control the ball. It's getting a bit greasy out there now, and a chance went begging there. Centenary it is, yes, and he's marked on at half back. There's the chip away, but Laxton has the opportunity. It allowed Stengels in front, and into the back of that player. Free kick to Stengels. Should, he hasn't gone long. I was going to say he should penetrate deep to half forward, but his pass has come off. It's found Bilney for Mallee Park on centre wing. Wobbly old screw punt. No one in position for Parks. Amber can't control the ball, but Hull reads it well off the pack. His kick looking for Gregory is too far out in front, and eludes who's taken the fine chest mark characteristically around onto the left leg. Pass goes astray on the centre pitch. Amber, it is the opportunity, met heavily front on by Peel, I think it was. There's Scott in there, the handball out, but here's Stengels breaking clear, chips away, allows Puckridge in, I think, from the defence, but no one able to control the ball. There's a tap out by Quilliam, but favours no Marble Range player. Lincoln Dudley goes to the ground. Scott it is, the handball out to Quilliam. Quilliam around on the left leg, looking for Jackson, but Trevor Sambo it is, through with Lycus Bondi Tram, but here's
Trevor Sambo been a great player for the Parks. He drives the ball in towards the full forward line. Big leap by John Cock, but over the back of the pack, Gray comes out with it, and the ball goes across the face of the goals. Players desperately battling for the ball there, but Edwards once again playing very good football for Marble Range on last line defence, being infringed by Dudley, and he'll take the free kick to relieve the pressure for Marble Range. He elects to drop punt, goes in long looking for Tilgus. Big leap from behind, fails to take the mark. Ball comes to ground, not favouring any players at this moment, but Trevor Sambo has been infringed, and he will take the free kick for Mallee Park.
He's got the opportunity now to penetrate. Looks like John Cock on the lead, right in the square. Finishes up, doesn't go for the ball, and Edwards it is taking another mark. Handball to Hull. He's around his immediate opponent with ease. Chips away to Laxton, and this is good defence by Marble Range.
Laxton drives up towards the wing. Under the ball was Trent Gregory, takes a good mark under pressure from Fabian Davey there. Gregory elects the drop punt, goes forward. Pickett from the big leap right over the top, and Pickett takes a fine chest mark over the top of Graham Jackson from Marble Range, and he'll relieve the pressure for Mallee Park. Up to this stage, it certainly is. Mark of the day. He drives the ball forward, but Kim Simpson takes a fine mark for Marble Range with this greasy ball in the last line defence, and he chips across towards the half forward flank of Mallee Park to Trent Gregory, across to Neil Laxton. A couple of short kicks, another short kick, and but it's Bilney, I think, has been infringed, and he will take the free kick for Mallee Park on the true wing position. He plays on quickly, goes across towards the centre of the ground, towards Stengels. He fails to take what he should have taken in that mark. Jack Dufek from Marble Range comes out with the ball, kicks in towards the goals. The ball loses all players and bouncing towards the goals. Bradley Milde is in the lead for the race for the ball, and finally he rushes that ball through for a point in favour of Marble Range.
Here's the kick out by Miller. He elects to go wide, looking for Centenary, and a fine mark by that player at half-back left for the Parks. It's slow to get the ball underway, no good leads ensuing, but finally kicks up long along the wing, looking for Stengels. Gregory in front, neither player can control the ball. Sambo in there, and he's jumped upon, and free kick there for a too high tackle. No one making good position again for the Parks. This seems to be uncharacteristic of them slowing the game down to this extent. Sambo now kicks forward to centre half forward. Nobody home. And Tilgus it is. Sorry, I'm not familiar with that player, but he's taken a nice mark just backward of centre for Marble Range. Kicks forward to centre half forward. Janky, I think, is having a lot of trouble with Pickett, with the high-leaving Pickett, and he's out-positioned once again. And here come the Burgoyne over to Dudley, I think it was, for the Mallee Parks. The kick forward, nobody able to get on it, read the ball and get under it, take the mark. Laxton hit heavily whilst on the ground and will take the free kick for Marble Range.
Neil Laxton on the right-hand wing for Marble Range. Looking for his centre forward in Greg Janky. Once again, the ball comes to ground to Dorwood, across to Quilliam. Quilliam drives in short to a nice lead from Andrew Sharini, and distance be no problem here for this player.
By gee, he must have had 15 kicks already today.
He's playing very well. Looks like that kick might be offline, and 1 point's the result, bringing Marble Range up to 5 goals 5, I think it is, to Mallee Park 2 goals 3. Joey Burgoyne to kick out it is. He comes across to Burgoyne from the full-back kick out. Mallee Park slowing the game down again. Wobbly looking kick off the boot. Drop short. Continue it is for Mallee Park. Comes out with the ball. Dodges a couple of players. Goes across the centre of the ground, direction of Stengels, and Stengels takes in a one-hander mark in the centre of the ground. Here moves on quickly towards Bilney. Bilney across to Dudley, but Bilney once again gets hand of the ball, and Dudley knocks the ball forward, and he's been infringed by Janky from Marble Range, and he'll take the free kick. He does a short kick, but Neil Laxton it is. Neil Laxton's picking up quite a few kicks for Marble Range at this stage. He plays on quickly, comes across towards the wing. Trent Gregory, another good player for Marble Range, and he's steadying the game down, looking for some leads. Brenton Parsons under the flight of the ball, fails to take that ball in. Joey Burgoyne handballs across towards Bilney. Bilney drives in long, looking for Fabian Davey, fails to get that hand of the ball. Ball comes to ground again at a scramble of players, and be another ball up on about the half-forward line of Mallee Park. Gray in opposition to Tilgus. Ball doesn't really favour anybody. Comes to ground, players battling for the ball in there. Finally the ball's tapped forward for Mallee Park. Kicked forward again, but it's Hughes, it is for Marble Range. Takes a timely mark on the full-back line. He looks to go short, looking for that player in Amber. Amber had a mile to run in. He plays on with the left foot, but it's Harry Peel from behind and takes a good mark. He goes short across the direction of Stengels. Stengels on his own a bit there, gets the handball out. It's not a good one. Favours Marble Range, and but the handball once again by Laxton was bad. Favours Dudley. He kicks the ball forward, and no, failed to take the mark there was Gray for Mallee Park. Tilgus taps the ball out. Gray once again taps the ball out towards John Cock. Handballs the ball across towards Dudley. But he's been infringed by Dufek from Marble Range, and Dudley would take the free. Lines up. Kick looks good. Yes, straight through the middle. Umpire doesn't move. Good kick there by Lincoln Dudley. Brings Mallee Park up to 3 goals 3. Trailing Marble Range 5 goals 4.
Back at the centre now, where John Cock now in ruck for Mallee Park. An indecisive tap out, but Dufek the opportunity, can't get rid of the ball. Harry Peel comes through and soccers that ball. It's an effective kick because it's covered 60 metres. There's Freeman Puckridge out in front of Richards, however. A little bit of interference there, and Puckridge will take the free kick. A true centre half-back for Marble Range. Kicks to the true centre of the ground, looking for Parsons, but he's under it. Janky the opportunity, spoilt once again by Pickett. Dufek gets favoured by a good bounce. Over to Quilliam. He chips away, looking for Dorwood, but Kurt Dudley, I think, was under the ball, and interference from behind sees him get favoured by a free kick on this occasion. Kicks it wide, looking for Ray Davey. Big leap by that player, a beautiful leap onto the back of Laxton, a great mark by Davey. Plays on, here's the loose man by Parks. Lincoln Dudley now chips it away to Bilney. Bilney now back to the centre of the ground, and there's the big fella in Richards. He didn't look as if he was going to make the ground, but did so in the end, and it was good work by the Parks. Now Richards, I don't think he's kicked a goal. Variable conditions. Here's Richards now. That looks like a good one to me. Yes, it's through. It's a goal to the Parks. And they're right back in this game now. They're 4 goals 3, trailing Marble Range 5 goals 4. Umpire Morford on this occasion. Tilgus the tap out to Quilliam. Handball there goes astray, however. Stengel's in there. Dufek it is who comes away. There's the kick forward. Parsons unable to control the ball. Kurt Dudley through in grand style. Beautiful hand pass out to Catineri. He's caught. He's surrounded by Marble Range players. His handball's bad. Parsons hooks around over the left shoulder, but it's not a good kick, and right across out of bounds. Up they go. Pick up the high flyer on this occasion. Gets the tap, but looking for Davey. Yes, the ball's still in play. He's played that ball around. He's got no backup support by his Park teammates, but has been infringed, and will chip away now. And he's found Bilney. As I say, both sides seem to be favouring the short game, and a lot of indirect football going on. Handball out here to Joey Burgoyne. He centres the ball to centre half forward, looking for Stengels. Tries to tap on, but missed. Now gets the handball. It's smothered. Hull is playing in defence today and doing a good job there too. Handballs to Dufek. Dufek from the centre. Spears the ball to centre half forward. And there's Dord coming out from the forward pocket. I don't know whether he might be playing at centre half forward just at the moment, but he's marked in good style. And he's too far out to score, but should land this one right in the square.
He likes to go short. Fails to find any of his teammates. Continue, I think it is, comes out for Mallee Park. A bad kick. And but it's Ray Davey that comes out with the ball for Mallee Park. John Cock in there fighting for the ball. And looks like he's been infringed. And Kunkanur it is. And he comes out towards the wing, finds Catineri. Catineri plays on quickly, looking for Dudley. Dudley takes a mark, plays on, yes. Play on was the decision. He lets to go in towards the goals, but Edwards it is there on the last line of defence for Marble Range. Rushes the ball through for a point and brings Mallee Park up to 4 goals 4, trailing Marble Range by 1 goal. Marble Range 5 goals 4. Freeman Puckridge kicking out. Beautiful kick by Freeman Puckridge. Comes out towards the half-back line. That player there in Miller for Mallee Park gets the ball, but Joey Dufek it is, comes away with a fine pass across to Luke William. And he plays on quick with the left foot out towards Scott for Marble Range. Scott in the wing position. Goes in short, looking for a lead from Greg Jenke. And Greg Jenke in front this time. Gets the ball, plays on quickly. Nice looking kick by Greg Jenke. High and long, Shirini under the ball, but well spoiled there by Burgoyne. Ball comes to ground, but Brenton Parsons is for Marble. Thrown in the left-hand forward pocket. Shirini in ruck for Marble Range. Tries to grab the ball, fails to do so. Ball comes out in the direction of Burgoyne, I think it is. He comes across towards the centre of the ground to Stengels, who so far has been quiet for Mallee Park, but still having his fair share of kicks. He plays on, looking across the ground to Dudley for Mallee Park. He chips out towards Harry Peel on his own, on the back onto his left foot, across towards the centre of the ground, whereas Fabian Davey has been infringed, and he'll take the free kick on the half-forward line for Mallee Park. He likes to go short to Kurt Dudley, who's in the forward pocket there. He plays on quickly. Under the ball was Bjorn, and he failed to take what should have been an easy chest mark, and the ball's been rushed through for a point, bringing Mallee Park up to 5 goals 4, trailing Marble Range 4 goals 5. Other way around, Mallee Park 4-5, Marble Range 5-4. Kick out by Scott. Comes out towards the back flank from Marble Range. Players battling for the ball. Peel comes out with it, well tackled by Quilliam. Fails to pick the ball up. The ball must be very...
Up they go. Tilgus there with opposition from Wells. Here's Scott, it is, out of defence for Marble Range. Kicks it across for the ball. How it bounced favours Ray Davey for the Parks. However, taps it wide. Looking for Kunjana, but it doesn't come off for the Parks. Dufek is mowed down. A fine hip and shoulder there. Kunjana in hard again. Parker it is for Marble Range. No one able to control the ball. Catineri is being held without possession. And that umpire, no alternative but toward that free kick. Catineri it is, who chips away looking for Stengels, and he's held the mark at centre. Chips away short again. Davey sneaking down along the wing unopposed. Gets the short left leg chip in, looking for Gray. Here's Davey through in like a Bondi tram, but he's mowed down in the back by Amber. Amber's the man with the Starting to shower with rain again as Davies shoots for goal. He's gone across the face of goal. The umpires run right across. And yes, it's registered one behind only.
Mallee Park 4 goals 6, trailing Marble Range 5 goals 4. Hughes kicks out in the direction of Tilgus. Ball comes to ground. Dufek it is for Marble Range. Punches the ball forward towards Jackson it is. But Harry Peel comes out with the ball. Dumping the ball on the bound, kicks the ball backwards towards Stengels, but Burgon it is, comes out with the ball, handballs across towards Alex Stengels. He goes forward with the left foot kick towards Dudley. Dudley tackled by Hull for Marble Range, and a fine tackle by Wayne Hull, centreman for Marble Range, and he'll take the free kick on the Marble Range half back line. Goes along with the drop punt in the direction of Janke. Janke being infringed there, I think, by Pickett, and he'll take the free kick on half forward line for Mark. He plays on quickly after taking that mark. Comes towards the centre of the ground, but the ball favours Freeman Puckage. He fails to take that mark. Ball comes to ground. Dudley picks it up quickly. And a fine lead there from the big fella in Richards for Mallee Park. And a fine passage of play by Mallee Park then to find Richards. And he's within his kicking distance, and usually he gets these goals.
Looks like the incredible Hulk pick, but by gee, he moves out well on them leads.
Shocking kick by Richards this occasion, and finds Hughes in front for Marble Range. Hughes favours the opposite side of the ground for Marble Range, finds Joey Dufek there. Plays on quickly, chips the ball out towards Hull for Marble Range. He plays on quickly with the left foot up towards Luke William, and he'll have another one of his many kicks. And he finds Brenton Parsons on a long lead on the half forward flank for Marble Range. Plays on quickly, comes across towards the centre of the ground. Jenke fails to take the mark from a spoil by Pickett. But it's Laxton finally comes out of the ball, taps the ball forward in the direction of Jackson. And Jackson looks good from here. Looks very good from here. Yes, a fine goal to Marble Range there. Graham Jackson chipped in there with a good passage of play by Neil Laxton. He chips in to kick a goal for Marble Range, bringing it up to 6 goals 4, leading Mallee Park 4 goals 6. In the centre of the ground, Tilgus in opposition to John Cott for Mallee Park. Tilgus gets a knock, comes down in the direction of Stengels. Ball not favouring anybody this stage, but Gregory comes out with a bit of dash from the centre. Drives the ball in high and long. Ball comes to ground. Dudley it is for Mallee Park, and he's been been caught holding and on a very slight angle, but goes short, looking for his captain coach in Graham Jackson, and he's now dead in front and well within his kicking distance, and shouldn't make any mistake with this goal. Lines up. Oh, it looks offline from here. No, the umpire comes across. 1 point is the result, bringing Marble Range up to 6 goals 5, leading Mallee Park 4 goals 6.
Tony Bergel into motion again. Here's the short chip away. We've seen this by both sides all day. Kurt Dudley it is. He plays on. Tackle from behind. Puts him off balance. John Cock the opportunity on the wing. He's still got the ball in play. Got 2 fellas to beat, but does it in grand style. Here's the one bounce. Sucks the defender in. The handball over to Peel. Peel around on the left leg. Chips it to centre half forward. Looking for Fabian Davey. Off hands. Hold the opportunity, but over to Wells. He's got the sand shoes on, and down he goes. The chip away is ineffective, and over the boundary line. Up they go with Tilgus to do battle with Richards. Plenty of body work there. Richards the opportunity, can't control the ball. There's a kick off by Hughes. Out to the half back line. No one able to get possession. Quilliam it is who chips away. Jackson it was, sorry. Still in there battling, but Stengels it is who takes the missed kick. Kicks it to centre half forward, looking for Richards. One hand up, can't bring it in. Gray it is, the handball out to the side. Here's the opportunity for Bilney, and he's threaded the eye of the needle straight through. And this is the champagne football that this big crowd has come to watch from the Parks. 5 goals 6 they trail. Marble Range 6 goals 5.
Back in the centre. John Cock gets the knock and retrieves the ball after that knock. The ball comes to ground again though. Lincoln Dudley is in the lead to the race to the ball. He goes out towards the forward. Stengels was it kicked it forward for Mallee Park, and Wayne Hull has now got the ball for Marble Range. He kicks across towards Trent Gregory on the wing. Gregory goes short, looking for Jackson. Jackson takes an easy mark on the wing, drives in high and long, plays under the full ball. Pickett with a beautiful mark, Norman Pickett, a great mark over the top of the pack, and a 15 metre on top of that. And beautiful mark by Pickett, and he's been now given 2 15-yarders by that player in Jenke. Pickett goes forward with a probably looking punt kick, plays on the full ball, but Tilgus it is from Marble Range, takes an easy chest mark. Tilgus Another wobbly kick towards the centre of the ground. Dufek it is for Marble Range. He plays on quickly, favours the left foot out towards Parsons. Parsons for Marble Range on the left half forward flank. Drives the ball forward. Sharini under the fall of the ball. Fails to take that mark. Pickett is again. Comes out with the handball across towards Dudley. Dudley just keeps the ball in. Bounces forward towards the wing. Harry Peel smothered a beautiful. Gregory elects a drop punt, goes in long and high. No one home for Marble Range at all, and continue it is, I think, for Mallee Park. Takes an easy mark. He relieves the pressure with it. Kick out towards Kungana. Kungana on the half-back line for Mallee Park. Wobbly looking kick out towards the wing, where Sambo's back on for Mallee Park, but Laxton it is who's got the handball across towards Jackson.
Oh, and there, and it's on again over there by the looks.
And yes, a bit of
a Sambo in there as well.
Bit of a tussle behind the game. Burgoyne taps the ball forward. Sharini it is, finally comes out with the ball for Marble Range. A beautiful handball across to Gregory. Gregory goes into towards the full forward line. The ball comes to ground. Jack Burke on for Marble Range. Dudley comes out with the ball. He's tackled well. Beautiful tackle by Brenton Parsons, and he's going to take the kick now. 15, 20 yards, 25 yards out for Marble Range on a fairly acute angle. Fine kick of the ball is Brenton Parsons. This one's no exception, coming around, and it's a goal. Yes, from here, yes, a beautiful goal to Brenton Parsons. Great passage of football, brings Marble Range up to 7 goals 5, leading Mallee Park 5 goals 6. Back in the centre of the ground, Wells in ruck for Mallee Park against Tilgus. Tilgus has rucked all day for Marble Range, but Hull comes out with the ball. Drives the ball in forward. A beautiful lead by Graham Parker from Marble Range, but he fails to take that mark. Joey Burgoyne, his handballs are out for Mallee Park. Cross towards Burgoyne. Burgoyne taps the ball forward. Hull again for Marble Range. Runs through a couple of players. Handballs cleverly out in the direction of Burke. It is for Marble Range. He's met heavily, but
good interception.
Good interception there by Mallee Park. But Greg Janke it is. Comes out. Beautiful goal, Greg Janke. Picked the ball up off the ground, took a couple of quick steps, and screwed a beautiful kick over his left shoulder. The score a major for Marble Range, bringing them up to 8 goals 5. A couple of quick goals there to Marble Range at the start of this quarter, and they lead.
Massive tap out on this occasion. Heavy body work there as Stengels puts down Parsons, I think it was. No, Jackson. But Jackson the free kick. True centre of the ground. Another player down further up the ground. I didn't see what happened there, but play goes on. Sharini's under the ball, but more opposition from Burgoyne. I didn't think there was much wrong with the Burgoyne's attempt to go for the ball on that occasion. I thought he had his... Here he comes. Very deliberate. Fine kick off the boot. Oh, yes, Pickett's up high. They had the right fella on the goal line there, pipped by G. He can leap and save the day there on the last line for Mallee Park. Same player now, and a prodigious kick, screw punt, right up, approaching the wing. Stengels up, but made no attempt to put the hands on the ball. Ray Davey it is with pace around the wing, onto the left leg, kicks forward. Can't pick up that player there. Bilney it was, but no one able to get possession. There's the shot out by Hughes, but intercepted, and there's the chip away to his immediate opponent in Richards. Holds the ball characteristically with one hand, chips away, and that's a goal to Mallee Park. A quick answer by the Parks. Back at the centre bounce now, with Rangers a clear advantage by 2 goals. Tap out there by Sambo. He's brought to ground. John Cock the opportunity, a quick kick on the left leg to nobody in particular. There's Simpson through. Good style, chips away to Gregory. This is good defence by Marble Range once again. Onto his left leg. Here's Sharini running into the vacant spot, and he marks unopposed. This is good positional work by Marble Range. He kicks long into the forward pocket, looking for Jenke, but there's the high-flying Pickett with a spoil once again. Peel the possession, handballs over to Burgoyne. Burgoyne chips away to Lincoln Dudley on the wing, and a good play on this occasion by the Parks. There's the handball over to the running Stengels through the centre of the ground. The kick's a wobbly one, however. Players out of position for the Parks up forward, and the ever-reliable Jeff Edwards marks again. He transfers play back out to the wing, and Tilgus it is, the tall rangy ruckman for the Rangers, pulls in another one. Better kick on this occasion, a long screw punt, no one able to mark, plenty of players high in the air. Bit of scrambling going on. Parsons the opportunity, tackled, but no free kick. Parker run down by Stengels from behind. Here's Parsons tapping the ball out the pack. He's gained possession, but run down in turn, and that one's been paid in the back. The free kick for Marble Range. Only about 15 yards. Here he comes, very deliberate. He's hooked that one. By gee, that was a sitter. But the opportunity's gone begging for Marble Range. They're 8 goals 8 now. The Parks 6 goals 6.
On the half back line, he comes across short in the direction of Kurt Dudley. He handballs on to brother Lincoln Dudley.
Harry Peel.
Across to Harry Peel. Harry Peel on his own. Loose players all around the ground at the moment for Mallee Park. Gray breaks through, drop what he should have held, but Neil Laxton it is, comes out with the ball with a fine pass to the running player and Andrew Shirini. Shirini drives the ball forward. Behind the pack was Jack Burke, but in front was Kurt Dudley with a fine mark. He plays on quickly across to Joey Burgoyne. Burgoyne up towards the wing for Mallee Park. Running player is Dudley. Plays on quickly. Ball comes in towards Wells, but Fabian David from behind fails to take that mark. Amber it is, comes out with the ball. Brought to ground. Gray finally comes out with the ball for Mallee Park. He's tackled well by that player there for Mallee Park. Wobbly looking screw punt off the boot, but favours Mallee Park player there in Miller, and he'll take the free kick on the right forward flank for Mallee Park. Peckers will be looking for a couple of goals in. Oh, shocking kick from Miller there, and right along the ground favours Luke William. He handballs across to Scott. On towards Jackson. Jackson towards Joe Dufek. Dufek a handball across towards Hull. But my oh boy, was he hit then. Two big hits there by on bad tackles on Wayne Hull for Marble Range, and he'll take across towards the wing position where he finds Joe Dufek for Marble Range. Dufek goes in towards the centre half forward line, but all on his own was Centenary there. He plays on quickly across towards Kungana. Kungana plays on. The drop punt pass up towards the half forward line for Mallee Park there, Bilney I think it was, and but in front was Tilgus with all his height, and he takes a mark for Marble Range to relieve the pressure on their half back line. Tilgus, wobbly but effective kick, comes forward, ball comes to ground. Half forward line for Marble Range. Parker it was, gets a handball across towards Luke Quilliam. Quilliam drives the ball in towards the goal square, right in the goal square, but once again the high flying Pickett knocks the ball through, but he's been infringed by Jenke, and he'll take the free kick. Greg Jenke once again has given away a 15-yarder.
Yes, I noticed Pickett's followed Jenke. Jenke transferred to full forward, from centre half forward, and Pickett's gone with him, and his leaping's a telling effect right on that last line of defence for the Parks. There's the kick now right up to the centre pitch area. The opportunity there for Sambo, but knocks it on. There's Gray in there for the Parks. There's the handball out, but to nobody in particular. And Amber now, Laxton it is. He's played a great game for the Rangers, but his chip away has found Ray Davey, I think it is. Centenary it was. He chips away. Richards centres the ball back. Gray the opportunity. Hull in there, handballs it forward. Sambo's gone straight through his legs, and he's gone to ground as well. Stengels chips away, looking for John Cocker. One hand up in the air, and that's a fine mark there to John Cock. Spectacular stuff. And in the meantime, Sambo for the Parks has gone down behind play and looks to be in trouble. There's the chip by John Cock. Looking for Wells, and he has marked probably about 30 metres out on about a 30-degree angle, but should go very close to kicking this one. Here he comes, very deliberate. Fine kick off the boot, no, fading across the front face of goal, and one behind only there. Hughes now brings the ball back into play. Fine kick out towards the centre square. Dufek unable to mark. Edwards there threw in fine style, and too high was the tackle, and another kick here to Edwards. Been a grand player in defence for the Rangers. Transfers play out to the wing, looking for young Dord. Dord's in front and taking a good strong mark in front of Kurt Dudley. He's being interchanged Dord today, but he's a good player when he's on the ground. And here we see a fine mark by Centenary. Capinuri, I think it is. Good mark over Gregory in defence for the Parks. His kick smothered, gives Jackson the opportunity. There's the quick kick by Jackson further forward. Parker unable to get there, but Kunjana, the lively back pocket for the Parks, in grand style, and has taken a fine chest mark.
Ball comes across the half forward line for Marble Range. Scrambly passage to play there, not favouring any side at this stage. I think the umpire will ball it. Ball up there, Dord to take the knock for Marble Range. Finally favours Quilliam for Marble Range. He handballs across towards Hull. Hull breaks past a couple of Mallee Park players, drives the ball forward. Kungana is in the lead of the race to the ball, but he's infringed by Parsons, and will take the free kick on the left back pocket for Mallee Park. Kungana goes short and finds Burgoyne there. Burgoyne plays on quickly, but he's tackled well from behind by Parsons, but handballs the ball across towards Centenary, and Centenary up towards Dudley. Dudley plays on, breaks past one Marv Range player there. Looks for Harry Peel, finds that player. He once again breaks away on his left foot and finds Gray, who's in front of Tilgus in this stage, and Gray takes that mark. He elects to go forward towards a full forward line, but the ball comes to ground, not favouring any side at the moment. Marv Range desperately in there. Edwards comes out with the ball, the fine handball towards Dufek. He with a hurry kick forward finds Trent Gregory, and that was good play by Dufek to find Gregory. Gregory kicks the ball up towards the wing position. Shireni nearly took in a good mark there. Jackson handballs towards Dorwood. Dorwood met heavily after the disposal. Play on, and once again Pickett nearly pulled another screamer, and he's been paid the mark for over the shoulders, and Pickett playing very well in the last line of defence for Mallee Park. Fine looking kick towards the centre of the ground. Two ruckmen in opposition to each other. The ball comes to ground, and John Cox sockers the ball forward, finds Dudley all on his own, got 20 yards to spare, but all of a sudden he's in trouble again. Tackled well by Simpson. Puckridge it is, comes out with the ball finally. Good tackle there by Davey. Puckridge was got across towards Simpson. Simpson finds Centenary for Mallee Park, and he relieves the pressure. The ball comes across towards the centre of the ground. Stengels taps the ball forward, well tapped forward. Ball comes out in the direction of Gray, and but finally the ball is eluded the Mallee Park players, and good play by Joe Dufek. Comes out with the ball, drives in forward, finds Andrew Shirini. Beautiful kick there, and a nice lead by Andy Shirini. Shirini's got a paddock to run in, elects to go along with a wobbly looking screw punt kick. High kick, ball comes to ground. Nobody able to take the mark, and Pickett it was, ran straight through Burke from Marble Range. And
real shirt front there, Pip.
Real shirt front there to Jack Burke. And this player shouldn't have any mistake in kicking this goal. A beautiful kick.
Look a little bit rattled here. I'm thinking of chaps like Tony Burgoyne, who are really struggling for yard. Now here we see Berg slanting that one straight through the middle. Valuable goal there to Marble Range. That gives them a 3-goal, 1 advantage, and they look like getting a grip on this game halfway through the third quarter.
8-6-7 in favour of Marble Range. Ball comes to ground. Jackson comes out with the ball with a left foot high kick forward. Clash of players there. The ball comes to ground. Dudley it was, tackled heavily. Ball comes to ground again. Dufek it is, running down and gathers the ball in well, and he's kicked across the face of goal. I think no, he's just hit the post, and a point as a result for Marble Range, bringing them up to 9 goals 9, leading Mallee Park 6 goals 7. Centenary takes and he comes towards the centre of the ground. Comes to ground there. Bill it is, comes out with the ball, kicks the ball forward. Puckridge in the lead for the race at the ball. He gets the ball, handballs across towards Dufek. Has been very predominant in this quarter. He handballs across in the direction of Hull, but it was a bad handball, and he was tagged well by Mallee Park players there. The ball finally comes out, and Amber it is, who's going to relieve the pressure for Marble Range after a bit of quick work by both sides there. Amber kicks out in the direction of Tilgus, but behind it was Davey, who comes forward with a left foot kick, and good spoil there by Jeff Edwards of Marble Range over the top of 2 Mallee Park players. The ball comes to ground. Desperate stuff here by both sides, and I think he lets to go across the face of the goals, and finds Simpson all on his own in the back pocket for Marble Range. That play played on, but it was a bad kick and smothered by Fabian Davey, and Fabian Davies well and truly tackled there. Good tackle by Amber on Fabian Davey. Ball comes to ground and socket forward for Marble Range, but looks like it's going to lead both sides, and throw in the left hand forward flank for Mallee Park. But there's been an infringement in the ruck, and it looks like Wells it is to take the free kick. Gray, I'm sorry, take the free kick from Mallee Park. He goes in towards the centre of the ground. Fine diving try for a mark there by David. It comes out to Dufek. He handballs the ball forward. Jackson tackled without the ball, but no decision there. Peel came out with the ball, handballs it across towards Bilney, drives the ball forward. Desperate stuff here by both sides. Hull comes out with a fine passage of play for Marble Range and relieves the pressure. Kicks the ball up towards the half-back flank where he finds Quilliam. Quilliam plays on quickly, finds Marble Range player and Jackson there on the true wing position. He plays on, kicking into the man there with his left foot. And the ball is chipped forward by Mallee Park, but Wayne Hull gathers in the ball, handballs across to Simpson, who in turn gives it to Quilliam, and Quilliam with a fine short pass across to Gregory, found him on his own. Gregory goes in long, players under the full of the ball. Parsons it is, didn't take that mark. Jack Burke as is from Marble Range comes out with the ball and lines up, and I think he might have kicked that. He was paid after disposal, but he's kicked the goal anyway, and a fine goal there to Jack Burke, bringing Marble Range up to 10 goals 9. Leading Mallee Park is at 6 goals 7.
Up they go at the centre bounce once again. There's an infringement by the being picked up by the boundary umpire, and it's Here he goes now. Normally a wobbly old kick, and this is no exception. A tumbling punt, but it does cover distance. The big leap by Pickett over Sharini favours Stengels. A beautiful hand pass to Peel. He's got a paddock to move in. It's easily around his opponent. Looks for Wells. Finds that player. He's around his immediate opponent in Puckridge. Kicks forward. Looking for Fabian Davey. Mallee Park needs some football out of this fella. He's hardly been sighted today. He chips the ball back the wrong way, but finds Ray Davey. He gets around his immediate opponent. Chips back again in front of Davey, but the ball bounces first. There's the push in the back by the immediate. Puckridge. Very deliberate about this shot. As I say, he needs to get himself back into the game. It's a fine-looking kick off the boot, but won't make the distance. Edwards in there, and another fine mark there, Pip, to Edwards. He's playing a crackerjack game in defence for the Rangers, don't you think?
Yeah, he's playing great back there. Very handy player to have sitting back in the back pocket.
For sure. Here he comes now. Transfers play out, right out onto the wing. Quilliam under the ball. No one able to mark. Lincoln Dudley knocks the ball over to the Stengels in the centre. Met heavily by Sharini, but to no effect. Still bodies weight being used heavily in there, Sharini and Stengels. Stengels now with, Campbell it is, with Dufek. And there's the high tackle by Sharini, and Centenary the free kick at centre wing for the Parks. Lex to go short, looking for Gray, but it's a bad kick. Laxton it was, one hand only, had the opportunity to mark but couldn't. Gray now right across the goal, looking for Dudley. He's under plenty of pressure, but gets it over to Miller. Miller chips it away, looking for Richards. Richards gets the handball back to Dudley, but it's come unstuck again for the Parks. Here's a handball out, finds Hughes. He hasn't got time. Quilliam picks up. There's an effective handball out to Simpson. Simpson's through with strength, but here comes Gray. He's got possession, chips it back to centre half forward, looking for Harry Peel. Thumped away there by Dufek. There's the knock over to Jackson. Jackson from centre goes to centre half forward, and it's Parker under the ball, spoils the fast leading Parsons. There's the chip away by Burgoyne to Joey Burgoyne. He's got an open run, delivers the ball up to centre half forward. And yes, it's Bradley Miller, I think, who's pulled in a good mark for the Parks here.
Very slight angle, as your picture shows. It's a long-looking screw punt. It's offline, whatever the result, and short, but a fine mark over the top to Bilney, but play on was the call, and fine mark then to Greg Hughes, the fullback for Marble Range, and he's going to relieve the pressure for Marble Range. He plays on quickly out towards the back flank towards Quilliam for Marble Range, but he fails. Yeah, certainly was. He should have taken that mark. Mallee Park comes out with the ball through Davey, it was, but he's found the ever reliable Jeff Edwards in the fullback line for Marble Range.
Yes, I think they'll pin a medal on his chest today if they can bring home the bacon.
Edwards goes to a nice looking kick towards the half-back line, but under the ball was Wells for Mallee Park. He plays on quickly, comes across the centre of the ground, finds Gray. Gray all in his own. Setting the game down, goes short. And in the direction there of Dudley, but Hull it was who intercepted. And ball at this stage not favouring anybody, but Peel comes out with the ball. Yes, clever ball play there onto his left foot and across to Ray Davey for Mallee Park on their half forward left flank, and Ray Davey with a good looking kick off the boot, but it's gone through for a point, bringing Mallee Park up to 6 goals 8, trailing Marble Range 10 goals 9.
Here's the kick out now by Hughes, with Rangers enjoying about a 4-goal break on the Parks at this stage. Gray unable to take the big mark. Ball being paddled around there, and it looks like a free kick's been awarded to Gray. I couldn't pick up what it was for. No, it's going to Bilney it is, the little fella for the Parks. Ignores the lead by Richards. now goes short, transfers play deep into the forward pocket, and Fabian Davey has been paid that mark deep in the forward pocket. It's going to be pretty hard to kick a goal from there. He's chipped away a short pass. Anyone running under the ball? No, only Edwards there for Marble Range. What a game he's played. Easily around one opponent, and a fine kick out to the half-back line, but Centenary again, he's played a tremendous game for the Parks, Pip, and chips away short again, looking for Gray, and it's come off. Gray at half-forward left for the Parks. There's the lead by Richards and Miller, but no one able to mark. No one able to get possession either. Hughes in defence, gets the chip away, finds Dufek.
Dufek goes in long towards the centre of the ground. Where the ball comes to ground there, Jack Burke it is with a good handball across to Laxton. Laxton with a left foot kick towards the half-forward line for Marble Range. Parker gets the good bounce and handballs the ball across to Gregory, knocks it forward towards Dorwood. Dorwood having trouble picking the ball up. Still having a lot of trouble, but he's met heavily by Kungana from Mallee Park, and Dorwood will take the free kick. And in the true centre half-forward line for Marble Range. Looking for Jack Burke and finds that player with a fine-looking kick, and saw Jack Burke kick one from here just a while ago from exactly the same spot, and he shouldn't make any mistake with this one. Lining up.
This could well sew up the game, Pip, if he's able to thread this one through.
Yeah, looks a bit offline from here. Yes, only 1 point the result, and brings Marble Range up to 10 goals 10, leading Mallee Park 6 goals 8. Bergeron it is, kicks out for Mallee Park, direction of Centenary. Centenary gets another, takes it. Ian would be still following Davey. These would be two wings. What Ian was doing, must be dreaming. He's heard him though. Final quarter of the grand final here in Port Lincoln between Marble Range and Mallee Park. Marble Range about 4 goals 2 up. Tilgers gets a tap out, finds Quilliam, gets the ball across to Wayne Hull for Marble Range, and he kicks in forward, but Jenke with player failed to take that mark. Ball comes to ground. Scramble of players here. I think it's going to be a ball up by umpire Morfitt, and the centre half forward zone for Marble Range. Sun's about to show its face here, I think. Centenary Oval. Jenke it is for Marble Range, gets a tap away, but finds Sambo for Centenary. It was for Mallee Park. Chips it across towards Joe Burgon. He slips over, and but regains his feet, and a fine-looking kick out towards the wing position for Mallee Park, where it's Miller that comes out with the ball. The left foot kick across towards the centre of the ground in the direction of Gray, and he's taken a one-hander mark in front of Marble Range defender in Puckridge. Gray plays on with a short kick in the direction of Stengels. Stengels takes a fine mark, and he'll certainly do something with the ball. His fine disposal of the ball is Alex Stengel from Mallee Park. Looking for a lead. There it is by the look of it. He goes in short, but to Fabian David. But he's built the mark, but he's been infringed with a high tackle, and Fabian Davey is going to line up for goals about the true centre half forward position for Mallee. Lining up, it's a high kick. It's going to go short, I think, and it's touched and punched through by Edwards for Marble Range for 1 point to Mallee Park, bringing it up to 6 goals 9, trailing Marble Range 10 goals 10.
Come on, Mallee Park.
Hughes again bringing the ball back in for Marble Range. Nice kick out to the flank. Plenty of high flyers there. Looked like Sambo may have pulled that one in. Yes, Trevor Sambo, an explosive player, this fellow, when he gets going, but he's got the opportunity now to put that ball right in the goal square. Let's see what he does. He's got an intermediate sized pass, looking for Wells, unable to mark, but still the possession. Gets the handball back to Miller. Miller hooks over the shoulder, but it's a bad one and out of bounds on the full. Here's again for the Rangers. Another nice kick. Getting up right up towards the wing. Wells up high again. Quilliam the possession. Kicks the ball towards the centre of the ground, and Jenke in front of Pickett on this occasion. Takes a good chest mark. Plays on immediately. Transfers play up towards the other side flank. But Centenary it is again, who's marked again in defence. What a grand player he's been for the Parks.
Certainly played one on the back line.
No good leads ensuing. A bit slow getting the game underway. They're 4 goals behind. They need some movement. There's the tumbling punt up. Tilgus unable to mark. Pressure from Sambo. There's the kick away by Parker, I think it was. Laxton the opportunity. He's around Stengels with relative ease. Kicks the ball to centre half forward, and there's Dawood unattended. And I think that the Parks are in danger here, Pip. They don't show any sign of coming back. Dawood's kicks a poor one, however. Here's defence by Kurt Dudley, I think it was. Bad handball though, puts Joey Burgoyne under pressure. He's got 3 to beat, gets the handball over the one opponent, does it with pace, still paddling the ball in front of him. Gregory in there fighting hard. Through comes Dufek. No one able to get possession, it's on the ground. There's Dawood in there for Marble Range. There's the handball out wide to Gregory, onto the left leg. And that Burke it is who slipped over.
Today, but Yankees had a few kicks this second half. Wobbly looking kick, but it's effective, it's high and long. Under the ball was Edwards. Couldn't quite take in that mark, but comes out with the ball with a bit of desperate work. And Amber it was who got the ball, kicked it forward. Dawood dropped what he should have taken, but he's been infringed by Pickett by a bad push in the back. And Alton Dawood will take the free kick on the half-forward line for Marble Range. Bit out of his distance here, I think. He'll be looking for a lead. Wobbly looking kick off the side of the boot, and Kunganer it is for Mallee Park. He handballs on quickly to Burgoyne. Burgoyne takes 1, bounces 2, 3. No one make any, but it's a wobbly looking kick off the side of the boot. Puckridge it is for Marble Range, being a quiet player, but comes out with the ball and kicks forward. Kunganer drops what he should have taken. Jenke comes up with the ball, but he was tackled.
Good tackle.
Well, the ball came to ground. Centenary came out with the ball, but failed to clear it. Sharani on the ground. Gregory battling for the ball, losing his headgear there. Stengels gets the ball. Scrambling passage to play there. Ball comes to ground. Favours Gregory at this stage. He's tackled well. Handball out to Parker. Parker drives the ball forward, and the ball eludes Quilliam and finds John Cott from Mallee Park, and he's going to relieve the pressure for the Parks. Drives out wide and long. The ball bounces forward. Dawood it is in the lead for the race to the ball. Picks that up, but he's tackled very high there, and bad tackle by Mallee Park, and gives Dawood possession of the ball. Dawood on the half-forward, left flank for Marble Range. He's got a 15-yarder by the look of it, which puts him well within kicking distance. His kick, though, we've made a few mistakes today with our comments, and once again, it was a wobbly-looking kick by Dawood. And John Cockett is, I think, for Mallee Park, who's been infringed, and he'll be paid the free kick to relieve Mallee Park.
There's the kick by John Cock, a tumbling punt, and Jackson will mark this one unopposed. And Pip, I can only say that I think the Parks are gone. They've got nothing going for them at all. No endeavour, no vitality at all at this stage, and I think Marble Range are going to run away with this if they're not careful. Up they go, no one able to mark. There's a quick kick off the pack by Quilliam, but it's wild, and another point ensuing. Marble Range now 10 goal 10, 71 behinds. Mallee Park 6 goals 9, 45. But nobody home for the Parks. Dufek interfered with Kurt Dudley running the wrong way into that player, and Dufek it is chipping away short. Immediate Jackson, I think it was, slipped over. He's trying to pick up that player with the possession now. Joey Burgoyne it is, coming out of defence. He's dropped the ball when tackled, and here's another opportunity for Jackson. I think it is for the Rangers. Let's see what he can do with this, Pip.
Jackson lets to go short, looking for Wayne Hull in the forward pocket, but the ball's been rushed out of bounds. Another type of team that can come back with a vengeance and kick quick goals, so the pressure's still really on. And here comes Mallee Park out with the ball through Dudley. He comes across towards the centre of the ground, finds Puckridge, and he picks up nicely with his left hand and follows that with a left foot kick, but finds Joey Burgoyne in defence for Mallee Park. He handballs across towards Stengels, towards the centre of the ground. He fumbles it, but has been infringed, and very lucky to get out of that. And Stengels will take the free kick for Mallee Park on the hard back line. He's slowing the game. Certainly would. He's been quite quiet today. He's slowing the game down. I thought he would have wanted to speed the game up at this stage. Ball comes to ground there, and the free kick has been found, and it goes in the direction of Joey Burgoyne, who's been defending quite well for Mallee Park today. Burgoyne in the true wing position, steadying the game down.
Too slow getting the game going, Pep. This is no good when you're 4 goals behind in the grand final.
Certainly right. They want to have some quick play here. Ball comes to ground. Amber it was, got the kick away, and here's Sambo for Mallee Park. He runs forward, and beautiful run there by Trevor Sambo for Mallee Park. He kicks a goal for that side, bringing them up to 7 goals 9, trailing Marble Range 10 goals 11.
Back at the centre of the ground now. Umpire Morfitt puts the ball down. There's the Teagle the knock for Marble Range. Quilliam the left leg kick forward. Jackson in front, but the thump away by Dudley. Pickett sets it up for Kunjana, who puts it over to Capinuri. There's the kick forward, but Gray didn't attempt to go for that one on that occasion. Must have been wrong-footed, and Puckridge marks uncontested.
Puckridge coming into the game now.
Yes, he's playing stronger. Hull the opportunity now off hands. A fine hand pass out to the running Dufek on the wing. He transfers play up to Sharini on the half-forward left flank, and that player doesn't let him down. There's the quick chip away again, looking for Parsons. He's spoilt. Jackson it was, sorry. Burkett is around the player. Quick chip away, but intercepting is Catinuri again. This fella would have to be pretty close to best on ground. What a grand defender he's been. Poor kick over on this occasion gives Laxton the opportunity in front of Wells, and Laxton runs into an open goal, and that's straight through the middle. And Marble Range answer that quick goal by Mallee Park with another one off from their own players, and they are now 11 goals 11. Mallee Park 7 goals 9.
Ball back in the centre of the ground now. Tilgus gets to knock down to Quilliam again. Quilliam handballs out towards Laxton, but it was a bad handball, but Laxton's been infringed, and he's going to take the free kick on the wing position for Marble Range. Player just kicked a nice running goal for the Rangers. He lets to go across towards the half-forward line, but nobody home for Marble Range, and Harry Peel takes a fine mark for Mallee Park unopposed. He elects a screw punt, fine looking kick up towards the centre half forward zone for Mallee Park, looking for Richards there, but he fails to come in the ball. Sambo is with the running, bit of pace there. Sambo, and the ball comes to ground, another scrambling patch of play, and I think the umpire will ball this one up again. It's 2 up. Wells and Tilgus. Wells gets a knock in this occasion, finds Miller around on his left foot. Oh, the kick was good off the boot. Fine looking kick, and it's going to bounce through for a goal. Beautiful kick there by Miller. Great goal. Mallee Park puts them back into it a bit more with bringing it up to 7 goals 9, trailing Marble Range 11 goals 11. And here now, Quilliam and Wells, Tilgus and Wells. It's Parker, I think, for Marble Range, comes out with the ball with a left foot kick up forward and finds Jackson on the half forward flank for Marble Range. That player elects to go in towards the goal square, but it was a bad kick, and Kungana relieves Mallee Park with a chest mark right in the last line of defence. He lets it go across the goals, finds Catinuri for Mallee Park. He takes one bounce, and he leaves a couple of Marble Range players. A good dash of play there, but he's ruled holding the ball to take the kick for Marble Range. Once again, another wobbly looking kick. The ball comes to ground, favours Jack Burgers. A wobbly looking bounce, so he tries to kick it off the ground. I think he's finally done it. No, the umpire's ruled it's been touched and been rushed through for a point, bringing Marble Range up to 11 goals 12, Mallee Park 8 goals 9. The ball is Dudley for Mallee Park, and comes across towards the ground where finds Miller on the true wing position for Mallee Park. He goes across towards the centre of the ground looking for Stengels, but he fails to gather in that ball. It's Gray comes out with it, well smothered by Wayne Hull from Marble Range. It's Mallee Park comes forward there towards Stengels. Stengels pushes the ball forward towards Tilgus for Marble Range. Scrambling patch to play. Joey Berg on his comes out with a rush looking kick towards Miller it is. And he slips over and allows Edwards to come in and tackle him, and does so well. And there's no free kick being awarded. The ball comes out towards the wing position where Graham Parker it is for Marble Range. Kicks forward, finds Dord on the half forward flank. He lets to go short. A beautiful lead by Andrew Sharini there. This player's been doing some beautiful leads and taking some fine marks in front of his opposition. He goes in long towards the forward line. Jenkins under the fall of the ball, and he takes a good mark. Does Janky, one of his remates. He plays on quickly, goes around, and that's at one point as a result to Marble Range, bringing them up to 11 goals 13, leading Mallee Park 8 goals 9. They'll have to really get their game going if they're going to pick up these 3 goals required in about the 10 or 15 minutes remaining in the game. Peel it is now, who chips it away to Gray. Gray on the wing, he looks a bit slow. He's been mowed down, but he's got the kick away. Hull it is, but Stengels takes possession from behind, gets a beautiful kick up, and it's Miller who's marked unopposed. He's wrong-footed his opponent, transfers play back to the centre looking for Wells, but Puckridge, who's starting to come into the play strongly at centre half-back, takes a good relieving mark for Marble Range. Transfers play deep across the wing. There's Sambo with pace, electrifying pace this player. Spoilt the Marble Range player, but couldn't keep the ball under control sufficiently. Up they go, Tilgus and Wells. Tilgus the tap, nobody in particular. Wells taps it back. Looks for
There's a little rover there. I can't pick him up. Hull it is now. He's got some telling touches. Handball out to Tilgus. Tilgus onto Dawood. He's under pressure and goes down, and he's been penalised holding the ball. I thought that would have gone the other way, but Burgoyne it is to take the free. And another 15 metres as well, dished out by umpire Morfitt to boot. Beautiful kick there across to Bilney it is. There's a handball across to Wells. That player is wrong-footed though, and Edwards through in strong style, has clashed with Davey. Davey's gone down. There's a big pack ensuing in the back pocket there for Mallee Park. Davey again has gone through and taken out Amber. Weight being used heavily here at the moment. No one able to get possession. Here's Hull. He'll steady things down with his class around plenty of Mallee Park opponents, but his kick's a poor one. Dudley it is, fires the ball back in. There's Edwards, but here's a fine mark to Miller. Great mark to Bradley Miller for Mallee Park, and here's the way he kicked that last one, Pip. I reckon he could go close to kicking this one here.
Certainly give it a nasty nudge. Blowing it up. Here we classes of players here, but he lets it go short. And Freeman Puckers chips in for Marble Range, and he clears for Marble Range out towards, clears up towards the half-forward line. And Dawood, I think it is, for Marble Range, comes in.
Yes, that
takes him up.
Has caught the Mallee Park defence wrong-footed, but here's an equally bad kick by Marble Range as Kunjana comes through, and he's able to find Lincoln Dudley. Although the ball bounces off his chest, he's able to recover, and here's the handball out to Stengels.
Stengels dummies past a couple of players and kicks across the face of Graham. Young Graham Parker for Marble Range takes a fine, and also a telling mark for Marble Range at this stage. On the hard back line, he lets to come out towards the wing position where he finds Neil Laxton, but Dudley it is who's been infringed, and he's to take the free kick on the left forward flank. He lets to go short in the direction of Gray, makes no mistake in finding that player, and Gray is well within his kicking distance. It's a fine looking kick off the boot. Don't think it's going to come around, no. 1 point's the result, bringing Mallee Park up to 8 goals 10, trailing Marble Range 11 goals 13. Greg Hughes is the player to bring the ball in for Marble Range. He lets to go short across to Wayne Hull. Good lead by Hull in that instance. Hull lets to go short, finds a Marble Range player in back flank of Marble Range, Terry Scott. Once again a short looking kick, dangerous kick, but the ball comes off hands towards Parker for Marble Range. He lets to go towards the half forward line. But it's Centenary once again for Mallee Park, chipping in, running the ball forward, and he's going to once again relieve the pressure for Mallee Park. Kicks up towards the half forward line. Pickett playing the forward line, nearly pulls in another one of his screamers. Amber comes out with the ball. Amber and Davey have a good tussle all day. The ball still comes to ground. Amber for Marble Range, but it's Simpson that comes out with a handball across to Dufek. He kicks up towards Gregory. A fine looking kick by Dufek there to Gregory. Found him on his own. Gregory drives in short and finds Shirini once again on a fine lead from Shirini. And long way out is Andrew Shirini from here for Marble Range. Take a good kick. Looking for a lead there, and he's found a lead in Jenke, and Jenke pulls in a good mark, a great mark to Greg Jenke right in front. The umpire hesitated a bit with the whistle there because he only just held it, but however the mark's been paid.
Very fortunate, I thought, Pip.
Looks to go short. Oh, not very good play. Bad play by Jenke from Marble Range there, looking for Shirini in the goal square when he could have easily kicked the goal. And Mallee Park runs out with the ball across to Mallee Park player there and comes out and to Centenary. Centenary comes across towards the centre of the ground where Harry Peel takes a good mark in front of the pack. He plays on quickly with the left foot up towards Gray. Gray takes the mark on the wing position for Mallee Park. Lester goes towards the centre of the ground with a lead from Richards, but behind is Hughes, and Hughes takes a timely mark for Marble Range. And time's ticking away here at the 20-minute mark of the last quarter. Hughes elects to go across towards the wing, finds Dawood in that wing position. Dawood's had a lot of kicks this quarter. He lets it come across towards the centre of the ground. But Stengels is the player for Mallee Park who takes the mark. He comes across towards the centre of the ground. It's a shocking kick by Stengels. Finds Graham Parker for Marble Range in the centre of the ground.
I think the Parks are rattled, Pip. They just can't get their act together today. There's too much pressure being applied by the Marble Range side, and really I think the Rangers have beat them at their own game by playing it short. See Gregory now chipping the ball away to Jackson. He's been hit high after taking the mark, but he's okay, and will put the Rangers right into attack here. There's the short chip again, the characteristic of both sides today. And Shirini it is. He's come into the game strongly in this last half, Pip, and he should go pretty close to kicking this one.
acute angle.
Elected to try and screw punt the ball, but it's off the side of the boot and in front of the goals, on the goal line. It's this Centenary again. What a game he's played. A tremendous player for Mallee Park today, and if they go down, it won't be through any fault of his. Here's transfers play right out to the flank, looking for Pickett. Another big leap, but Quilliam's able to knock the ball away. There's Laxton in there with opposition from... Up they go again, big Richards and Tilgus. Richards gets possession of the ball. Nice handball away, favours Davey. He breaks the tackle with pace, breaks the second tackle with pace. This is good play. He's run a mile, but he's been able to get away with it. And off hands, it's young Bilney, but he couldn't get the handball away. There's Hughes throwing himself over the ball. Amber likewise, desperation stuff in there. No one able to get the ball out. And umpire Morford has picked out a free, favouring Hughes, the fullback for Marble Range. He's been a solid player, Pip. The Marble Range players won't mind that a bit.
This ball comes up towards the half forward flank for Marble Range. Stengels there comes out with the ball, knocks the ball forward, favours Jack Burke finally. He comes out with a handball, but that's smothered. Goes towards Quilliam. He breaks the tackle. Good play by Quilliam. He's been a good player all day today, quiet in the last quarter. And he comes up with a fine kick, beautiful kick there, but Alton Deward failed to take it, but he's been met heavily and will take the free kick. This young player from Marble Range has copped a lot of abuse today and will certainly be a sore boy at the end of the day. However, he's up and will be able to take his kick. I think a goal at this stage will seal it. Doesn't do so and doesn't make any mistake with that. One goal is the result. Bring him up to 12. But Quilliam, ball comes to ground. Dudley, it is, handballs across to Stengels. Stengels makes a dummy. He lets to go along with a beautiful looking screw punt kick. It's online and punched through in the last on and fence by Freeman Puckridge for Marble Range, and Mallee Park come up to 8 goals 11, trailing Marble Range 12 goals 13. Scott, he fails to take that mark. The ball comes to ground. Players battling for the ball down there. I think there's going to be a ball up here. Yes, ball up on the right forward flank area for Mallee Park. Tilgus has rucked all day for Marble Range, leaving Edwards sitting in the back pocket, which is a very handy trump card for Marble Range. Ball comes to ground. It's Pickett coming out. Must be playing on the ball now, Norm Pickett by the look of it. He comes across the face of the goals and finds Dudley. Dudley goes forward with a kick, but it's Hughes in the last line of defence for Marble Range, taking a telling mark. He lets to come out towards the commentary position, and Edwards under the full of the ball, but he's spoiled by Ray Davey, but the ball's been ruled out of bounds in the forward pocket area for Mallee Park. Play 27-minute mark now. Throw in, Tilgus gets a tap down, but it finds John Cock. He's been quiet today, but he's only back from injury for 2 weeks. He breaks a couple of tackles, comes in with a screw punt kick, a beautiful kick, fading away in the end, but I think it might be a goal. Yes, it's a goal to Mallee Park, and by word, the pressure's still on here. Brings Mallee Park up to 9 goals 11, trailing Marble Range 12 goals 13.
How long will there be to go now? Bounce favours Gregory from Marble Range. There's the handball back to Hull. Very valuable player, Hull, in the last half. He kicks the ball. It's a wobbly looking kick. And Burgoyne it is, Joey Burgoyne for Mallee Park, who's marked at half back. They've only probably got about 5 minutes of play now, and they need 3 quick goals to get back into this one. That transfer's played to half forward, and Richards has been paid the mark. Very solid player is Richards. Transfers play across, looking for Harry Peel, but oh, look at Edwards, what a player. Through like the proverbial Bondi tram, and look at the kick. It's found Shirini on the lead. Tremendous football by the Rangers. Transferred play from centre half back to centre half forward in a flash. Here's the chip pass, looking for Jackson. Kunjana gets the tap away. Centenary again. He's slipped over. One of his few mistakes all day. He's still in there battling hard. So's Dord for Marble Range. There's the handball out. Burke it is. Can't get the decent handball away. Centenary still in there. No one able to break clear, and I think it'll have to be a ball up. Yes, umpire bounced the ball there now. Jenke it was that got the tap down to Dord, but that pack's just so thick, no chance of getting up. They go deep in that forward pocket for Marble Range. Jenke elects to tap that ball straight over the boundary line. Strange tactics. Up they go again. Jenke in there fighting hard, so is Richards. Dudley knocks Oops, and there goes the siren. Victory to Marble Range, 12 goals 13, 85 behinds. Mallee Park 9 goals 11, 65 behinds. So comfortable victory in the end by Marble Range. A scrambly game of football all day. I don't think we saw the best of Mallee Park, but nonetheless it's been a tremendous crowd here and it's been a good spectacle. I think everyone realises the amount of pressure that's been on. The 1982 flag, very deservedly to Marble Range. They've been the top side pretty well throughout the year, and they'll be jubilant, no doubt, with that win. Over to you, Pip, for some of the best players.
Yes, two of the best players today. I'll pick out the two best players. What we felt for both sides was Edwards coming out from the full-back line for Marble Range, and that last passage of play really summed up the game that this fella's played all day. And at the other end of the field was Centenary for Mallee Park. He defended all day today, got a pair of kicks, and all credit must go to Centenary for a very good game. Other good players, I'll give you the best players that we sort of picked out for Marble Range here. Neil Laxton had a lot of kicks on his wing, and Joey Dufek from Marble Range played very well. He was also on the wing, had a lot of kicks. Wayne Hull was predominant in the centre, had a good tussle with Stengel in his immediate opposition, but I think Hull might have got the better of the edge because he really set up a lot of play. Shirini played well across in the full forward lines and fine leads. Luke William played a good game all day, was always in the play, got a lot of kicks around the ground. Dorwood, the youngster, played well, took a lot of heavy knocks.
With me now is an obviously jubilant captain coach of Marble Range in Graham Jackson. Graham, it's been a fantastic year for you, not only winning the male medal in the Port Lincoln Football League, but here today taking the side top and chipping in yourself for coming back from injury and chipping in with 3 great goals. How do you feel?
Oh, very pleased, thanks, Peter. I think in the long term it was our more experienced players that held sway. We beat fellas like Freeman Puckridge and Jeff Edwards and Neil Laxton. They seem to come into their own in the later stages of today's game, and just the inexperience of the Mallee Parks just told in the long term.
You must have been very pleased with the form of the likes of Jeff Edwards. You've already mentioned him. You mentioned Freeman Puckridge. I thought Luke William was another very good player for you, and youngsters like young Alton Dord slipping in as well.
Yes, for sure. Alton Dord played a very good game for his first final, for his second final, first grand final. Showed a lot of character, and that's what I've been looking for all year, and I think it was a just result actually for them to get success today.
Yeah. Well, congratulations once again, Graham, and I no doubt you'll have a soft drink tonight just to celebrate the occasion.
Yes, we will, Peter. Thanks very much.
Bye.